What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunched Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyron Woodley, Jake Paul. It was an absolute boxing clinic. I had the fight 7-1 for Jake Paul, as he was just quicker. He was in and out. He went to the body when he needed to. He was the bigger guy, so he pressed the issue. And Tyron, I think now he was one of the fastest strikers in UFC at one point, but I think at this point his reflexes are off. I think that he has trouble jumping the gun. You could see he was anxious in there, and after the fourth round, he was trying to implement something. He got some good punches in during the later part. We actually had a judge that scored it in his favor. So, I don't know how, but it is what it is. Jake Paul won. He keeps proving people wrong that he belongs in the ring. However, let me counterpunch. Does that mean Jake Paul can do this to a boxer? Does that mean he can do that to a legit boxer? I don't mean a wrestler or a grappler or an old UFC once upon a time good fighter on that combat sport. I mean an actual boxer. Can he do that to a boxer? Okay, so that's the big question mark surrounding Jake Paul. But nonetheless, he gets the win tonight. So you have to give his props. He did exactly what he said he was going to do. He lost the verbal sparring, but he won the fighting inside the ring. And that's actually what matters. See, if Tyron would have went in there and did the reversal, not only would he have won the verbal sparring and the verbal match, he would have won both. So he would have been 2-0 outside the ring and inside the ring. But at the end of the day, Jake Paul will do it until someone defeats him. I don't know if that'll stop him at that point, but he is on a roll. You have to admit, like him or love him, he beat Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley, for the record, is not a boxer, okay? He's a striker in the UFC, and he's had better days in the UFC. So when you bring him over to another platform, it's different. The ounces of gloves are different. I think that's 4 ounces or 6 ounces compared to like 8, right? So that does slow you down a little bit. On top of, I don't think he is quick as he used to be. His reflexes, again, they're not there. I don't think that they're there. I think at the end of the day, Tyron probably wanted it too much, What he could do, though, he could argue that it was a split decision, so he would want a rematch. If I was Tyron, that's exactly what I would do. Okay, I would want a rematch. Like, hey, it's a split decision. Let's run it back, So we'll have a part 2, and the buildup was crazy. So I think people would like that, But realistically, Jake Paul did enough for this chapter to really be closed. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Jake Paul beating Tyron Woodley by split decision. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunched. Peace.